involved in fashion, and when did you get started on your own?
Well, I've always been into fashion. A lot of people always tell me how they like how I dress, and they always want fashion advice from me. So I figured that why not go into my own business to where I can kind of pick out pieces that people can kind of like. So if they're like, oh, where did you get this, or I like this, and I can say, oh, well, I have my own clothing store and you can get the items here.
Right.
So it's just, I knew then when people started asking me questions as far as fashion advice and where do I shop and things like that, instead of sending them to another store, I could just send them to me.
Yeah. So we're beginning to see a shift in fashion, whereas a lot of people are rocking 80s, 90s, that's coming back. What do you think of the current state of fashion with people, rocking vintage pieces and how that's really exploding right now in today's fashion?
Well, I think a lot of people right now are just trying to stand out more, and so I feel like that's why they're trying to go back to wearing older pieces so that they can make more of a impact now. Because I feel like right now a lot of people are trying to do what's in, but it's a handful of people also who are trying to stand out.
So tell us more about how you came together with everything, with your pieces. Where do you go to find your pieces, and how all this entire curation came along for your collection party tonight?
Yeah, so I do a lot of, I do have some investors who I do order from, but then I also do a lot of just go to any stores, any thrift stores and things of that sort, and just pick out the pieces.
Right.
It's really no specific store that I go to. It's just wherever I feel that will have what I'm looking for.
Now, there are a lot of people who are doing what you're doing, selling vintage pieces, finding those pieces that really make a stand in fashion. So what do you think you're doing differently than everyone else that's in the fashion game, reorganizing, passing along, and just reinventing themselves in fashion?
Well, I think that it's just all about the I understand that we're all probably selling vintage clothing, but it's a different brands that I'm selling, and then also the way I'm marketing and things of that sort.
Okay, so tell us where we can find your clothing, where we can find you on all social media.
Okay, so I do have an Instagram. It is Jess2Glam _collection. And then I also do have a website. It's www.jess2glam.com. And you are able to order online.
All right, guys, make sure y'all check her out. It was a pleasure talking with you today, and I look forward to looking at your pieces.
Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations to Jessika. It's very versatile. There's beautiful colors, different patterns, and it's going to fit all shapes and sizes. That's what I love, and it's different.